I brought this just because they're gonna. It's the Jordan 10 with the 23. It's a sample. Before they put out the countdown pack, around that time, they were toying with putting this shoe in it or the regular one. And I think a little bit after they came out with the regular one. But this one has the 23 on the side. They're actually putting the 45 on the side this year. I can't wait to take the picture with the 23 and the 45 like next week.
Definitely kill it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting just because, you know, people look at it and be like, yo, you're wearing like a Chicago 10. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a Chicago 10, but that 23 really makes this shoe. I mean, when you look at it with the font and everything else, like, it's just a crazy shoe. But that's what I was saying with the 45. Like, that shoe back in the day when it started popping up on eBay and all of those things, and people had it for sale, and there was only a few pairs that were circulating. Those pairs were going for $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 back then.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? And that, like, nowadays, when you say, like, we had a funny saying when I was younger, like, in like 2002 through 2006, like me and my friends, when like you wanted to stun or you felt fresh, it was like, what are you wearing? I'm wearing 500s or better. Meaning like your shoe that you're wearing is $500 or more. Now, I feel like that's like, I'm wearing a couple thousand or better.
Yeah, easy.
Like the relevance for like that price range to like what it is now. It's crazy, like the concept of what people would pay. But that 45 shoe, I remember the auction, and it got up to something crazy. But like, now that person that has that shoe, that has that whatever,
it's worth it.
They just brought it back, and it's like you just completely killed a shoe that should have never been retroed, in my opinion. I mean, now for the masses, do the people obviously want a shoe that got 45 on it? Of course. But they did it with the Baron 9s. They put the 45 on. Why you got to bring back a grail of grails and destroy a shoe like that? I mean, I'm going to buy the shoe because I love the shoe. I would have loved to own the one back then. Oh, yeah. But back then, that to me was astronomical amount to pay for shoes. But now, like I said, you have people who are paying $30,000 for undefeated samples and crazy stuff like that. It's like, where is this ceiling of like the prices? But I guess sneakers are what people would pay for them. That's really what it is. Sneakers are what somebody else feels the value of that shoe would be worth. And then once one person sells it, that's
a bar.
That's the bar. Just like Flight Club, they put up that the M&M. I wear my M&M in the rain. I wear, like, people like, yo, you're crazy. Like, I wear it wherever, and like, they got it for $30-something thousand. I mean, I didn't pay anywhere close to that. I mean, I paid like around the range what I said before, that I won't go higher than $10,000 when I paid for it. But you're talking about like these shoes, the prices. Like, where do these prices come from? Like, how do you sit back and say, okay, that shoe's $30,000? It's crazy. If you really think about it, it's crazy. Like the value of shoes, how it's progressed from back then till now. Like if you're just wearing a regular shoe, like someone will look at this and like they're looking at a Space Jam, they would say like, it's almost like you're wearing a general release. You know what I mean? I mean, it is, but I'm saying like, it's a $500-$600 shoe, but it's like you're not wearing nothing.
Yeah.
But still expensive in my eyes. That's not cheap, but that's just the way the world we live in. Everybody looks at your shoes. What are you wearing? And that's how they judge you. It's a messed up society we live in, but that's just life.
Yeah, that's very true. First thing when you meet somebody, you
look at their feet. Of course, I do it. I fall victim to it. I always do. But I mean, again, it's one of those things where that's just the way the world turns. I mean, everyone is judged by someone else, and when you walk past people, you look at their shoes, you look at the way they dress, you look at, you know, what they're wearing, what type of clothes they have on, and immediately, all right, that person got money, that person's whatever, this person's doing well, this person's not. And but you have people who have on expensive shoes that are still riding on the bus. So really, is that a real like way to judge people? Of course not. But at the end of the day, that's where we live.
Holy Grail sneakers in your collection right now, what would they be?
Space Jam 11s, all white ones. I got like 8 pair all white ones.
All white ones?
Yeah, all white Jordan ones. I got 8 pair of those, just all the same ones.
Wow. Okay.
I'm a huge Cavs fan, and I've waited my entire life to talk to you. Can you literally say anything to me?
What's up?
Yeah! Awesome! Yeah!